Hi my friends, this is Wolfgang with my healing circle and tools for ascension, and this is Adam, who will be our model today, and I will show you 2 ways on how to use a crystal wand. This is a crystal wand here that I'm having, and I will show you 2 ways. And the first way is a passive way, very good for a neophyte person. And so I will show you actually how it affects his energy. And here I just have 2 coat hanger rods, very simple stuff. And would you just face me, please? Okay. And I will measure now his energy. So I say the intent, I want to measure his aura, the surface of his aura now. Amen. And step back. And just go forward. And they're crossing about here. And I give it 2 more times. Yep, so it's about 3 feet. And I try 1 more time. And about at the same area, you know, they're crossing, and so this force field is projecting around 3 feet, and that is quite good. That is quite good. And now before I do anything, I invoke his and my spirit guides to please come and assist us now. Amen. And I also ask Archangel Michael to do all the security work, protect and guide us for the highest good and divine harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. And I also ask that anything that comes from showing this video, anything that comes from those teachings, is only going to be used for the highest good and divine harmony and the most benevolent outcomes. Amen. And now I will just take the wand and hold it sideways. And I'm not going to use any of my personal energy. I'm just going to hold it in my hand and pass it through his force field. I go down his legs. I swipe it up the side of his body, all the way up. And on the other side. Same thing. Let's just give it 3 swipes on each side. Can you feel any of those energies, Adam? Okay, you can. I think we have to do like 2 more on this side. And so I'm going to do the same thing up front, just passing it over. And in the back, could you just step forward, please? To the side. Thank you. And by the way, I'm 6'2", so I'm not small. It's him. He is very, very big. All right. So we swept him 3 times, and let's just take another energy reading. Again, I want to read his force field. So that's about maybe 4 feet. Let's just try again. Yeah, they're starting to move here, which is, I'd say, 5-6 feet. And I'm not sure whether they can see this. I'm just going to approach here from the back. So we have it in the camera. So I'm holding those rods that they can move very lightly, and here they're spreading. So yeah, I would say this is about 5 to 6 feet. And here they're spreading again. Yeah, 5 to 6 feet. So this seems to be accurate. And this was done in the passive method. Now I will use the active method. And for that, I will chi up. I will imagine that I have roots going from my legs and from my spine into the earth. I smile because I connect with Mother Earth, and she is way more powerful than any president, and I would smile for the president. So I definitely smile for Mother Earth, and in that way I also connect with her love. So and why not just use the wand too to juice me up? So I'm juicing up with Mother Earth energy. I'm drawing energy into myself. And now I'm going to draw in heaven energy through my crown chakra. I put my tongue to the palate, which will balance both brain halves, and it would just make a better energy conductor, because the neck is kind of a bottleneck for chi. So the more matter is there in between, the better the chi can run. And so I go back and forth. Okay, that's good enough for me, and I will, here there are the chakra stones in the middle of this model wand, and I will put my thumb onto the red and orange stones, which in this case is garnet and carnelian. Ruby would be nice too, and I will be clearing his legs. So I will draw the energy again from heaven and earth. Actually, the legs are earth energy, so I will be drawing in earth energy for that. So, and then on the exhale, I send it from my heart through the wand, through his leg. I just imagine that my chi is just flowing over the wand or through the wand into his leg, just like a fire hose or like a hose. Maybe like a flamethrower, because it's red, like that would be a good visualization. And let's do this 3 times on each leg. And now I will be working on these arms. So for that kind of area, I will be using, the yellow, the pink, and green energies. So I hold my thumb onto those stones, and in this case, this would be tiger eye, rhodochrosite, and well, the green energy looks like a turquoise here. Close enough. It will work. And actually he is smiling now, and while smiling you actually receive more energy, and of course I smile so that I can transmute the chi that I get from heaven and earth into love. So this time I'm going to be, because this is kind of like a heaven and earth kind of mix area in the body, so I will draw the energy from heaven and earth simultaneously into my heart and then send it out through the wand, you know, and hosing down his arm. Okay? Okay, and you let those arms hang. Do you feel a difference? You feel kind of a buzzing in your arm? Okay. And now I will just soup up all the chakras that he has in front, you know, going all the way up to the head. I'm not going to clear here right now. If there's somebody that's very contaminated, I will definitely, you know, sewer that also into the earth, you know, but he's a nice fellow, he's alright, so I'm just going to charging up. So I'm going to from down to up, and for this I'm just going to put my fingers all around the stones so I get all the different stone energies. You know, basically I'm going to project a rainbow onto him. So this was 3 times. Now I'm going to flush out his spine, his Sushumna, and for that I'm going to be using the blue energy, the violet of the amethyst, as well as the lapis lazuli, because generally with everybody the spine always can use some good flushing. And I'm using only heaven energy for this. Alright, so this was the basic set. You know, I do this with larger groups, like in a group of 10 people in meditation circle. I do everybody like that. But in an individual case, you know, I definitely do finer work and fluff the individual chakras. So I'm just going to do the root chakra a little bit, and again I'm using earth energy for those, and I'm using the second and third chakra. So for the root chakra, I'm just going to take the red stone, the garnet, and just flush the energy into the earth. The root chakra is pointing downwards. Now for the second chakra, I'm using the carnelian orange color. And I do the same thing on the back, because those chakras, they're coming out front and back. chakra, I'm going to use the tiger eye. And for the heart chakra, I'm going to be using what's this now? Pink stone. You know, rose quartz would be good. Green would also be good. But the color of love is pink, and I use my energy from heaven and earth. And for the throat chakra, it's going to be turquoise, mostly heaven energy. And if you're clairvoyant, or if you may want to see the aura, just take your eyes out of focus and look for the shine or glare. It's subtle, you know, around, but you can see that when you take your eyes out of focus and you have an even background, like a gray or white or blackish background. No, you got a lot of tension there. I can feel that. Let's do a little bit more over there. Oof. And now for the third eye, I'm using lapis lazuli. And only heaven energy. And by then he should be buzzing quite well. And for the crown chakra, which kind of is shaped this way, I'm going to be using amethyst, and I also have a moonstone here, you know, that gives it a nice, fluffy, wonderful feeling. Ooh, yeah, it's good. And you will notice when you fluff the crown chakra, people's expression change. It becomes more subtle, more divine, more refined. Because it's hooking you up with the heavenly energy, with the higher dimension. And you go about like 3, 4, maybe 5 feet above the head, you know, to open the higher chakras. And, well, let's see how that affected his force field. And I'm going to be measuring from the back, so we have it in the view of the camera. Yeah, it's already crossing, and this is what I thought. Well, sorry guys. Yeah, it's crossing. Well, there's a ditch over here. And folks, this is how it is. Yeah, it's crossing. So his force field is probably projecting, all the way to over there, and that is to be expected.